Graham believed Americans could stop debilitating stimulation and find salvation through clean living and healthy food, so he created a diet. The Graham diet consisted of simply prepared, bland foods with lots of whole grains, mostly fruits and vegetables, no spices, meat, alcohol, or tobacco. Even pepper was banned. The permitted fruits and vegetables were to be eaten in small quantities, just 2 meals a day, and chew them slowly with plenty of saliva. Graham also advocated radical ideas for the time about health and hygiene, such as bathing regularly, taking in fresh air and sunlight, drinking clean water, wearing comfortable clothing, and exercising daily. So that was all shit people didn't do. Thousands began to follow Graham's diet, and they were given the name Grahamites. Spurred on by people concerned about a cholera epidemic that swept through New York in 1832. People testified about his diet's life-changing effects, from recovery of physical and mental ailments, from nervousness and despondency to dizziness and severe headaches. So he was, by having people eat better and breathe air and take a fucking bath, they were like, oh, I don't feel like a fucking piece of shit. Oh, that's because you're bathing, you animal.
It's a real either or.
I can bend my arm because there's no more dirt on it.
That's right, but don't bend it for naughtiness.
I took soap and I cleansed the possum babies out of my ass crack, and now I don't have dengue fever. It's weird.
One of the reasons the diet took off and people felt better.
The diet.
The diet took off.
No, you said diet, but it's shocking that this is called a diet.
Yeah, it's
called
diet.
common sense, really.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's because people ate like shit at the time,
Right,
complete shit. Meals were jam-packed with grease and meat products. British astronomer Francis Bailey wrote in his diary that his landlord at a Virginia inn served a breakfast of beefsteaks, sausage, stewed veal, fried hams, eggs, coffee, and tea.
I will say, have you seen the morning Taco Bell menu? With a hash brown, I think we have it.
I think that's actually something you can get at Denny's right now.
Yeah.
The all-meat plate! And eggs.
Well, you know, that was gluten-free, everything that you read.
Yep.
I'm just saying it's gluten-free. It's totally gluten-free.
His next diary entry noted simply,
I've died.
I
just died.
Whilst at the place, we buried our landlord.
Wait, what?
He did die. The landlord died. While he was there, he died. Because he was taking veal suppositories every morning. Good morning. Whoop. That's tiny cow up my ass. Things got much worse as you headed away from the East Coast and into the frontier. It became all about pork. Sliced, chopped, or torn from the bodies of hogs, most often salted so that it would keep, fried pork was served up in thick chunks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pork wasn't just the other white meat, it was the only white meat. And the only thing on the table for most Americans. One adventurer, sniffing the breeze to discover the essence of the brave new land, came to the conclusion that everything tastes and smells of hog's grease.
That's why no Jewish gunfighters. Like, why would I move to Laredo? Screw this. I'm not doing it. You know, stay in New York, have a nice chicken, you know, some kreplach.
I can't get a good matzo ball out here at the frontier.
Crazy.
I can't duel tomorrow. I can't. I won't. I've had nothing to eat. There's nothing to eat here. I won't do it. I won't.
People, therefore, suffered incessantly from arteriosclerosis, heart disease, and dyspepsia. Everyone back then was moaning and clutching at their stomachs. 19th century America.
Imagine living in a world where you walk up morning. Ah, fuck! How's your wife?
Oh, she's got the diarrhea.
She does. So does my wife and me. I got meat cramps. Meat cramps. Meat cramps.
70. Oh, fuck! 7 down.
I'll take over, Mr. Oh, shit!
It's so.
John Wilkes Booth's like, Mr. Ooh, ah, fuck!
It's
shit!
And yet it's hilariously not far off from like Mississippi today.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mississippi, we're bringing that back. We're the original hipsters, man.
We started the grunt greeting. How are you? Ow!
19th century America suffered from one huge, bloated, gaseous, painful, enormous belly ache, defined in the mid-17th century as difficulty of digestion or fermentation in the stomach or guts. Dyspepsia was the disease of the Steel Age. All classes and all ages suffer from its attacks, noted the 1830 edition of Encyclopedia Americana. Dyspepsia was so much a part of the American lifestyle, one compiler of cookbooks referred to it as Americanitis.
Shut the fuck up. Why did that ever go anywhere? How is there not a restaurant called Americanitis?
How you doing? I'm from America.
You know, you didn't have to tell me where you were from. I heard you farting off the plane. I could tell. What are you doing, only pork? Yeah!
I'm on the pork diet. I'm from America. I know.
We know, yeah. No, you're leaving a trail
the
as you
national
walk.
anthem should just be like just one long fart and then a groan. That should be the and all rise. Yeah! Play ball!
All right!
Here we go.
Pork! Get your pork here! Fresh, hot pork! Diapers! Americanitis diapers!
A visit to a store was described like this. When one enters the door, a bell rings. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Hello, Mrs. Johnson. Which calls the attendant from the barn.
The barn.
Because that's where the store guy is, out in the barn. I'm just picking up pig shit. He plunges his unwashed hands
A good start
There you go.
to any statement.
Yeah.
into the pork or pickle barrel.
Ah.
Cuts cheese or butter, often drawing kerosene and molasses, and wiping the overflow on his coat sleeve.
What?
The maple syrup bottles stand nearby, and the keeper himself has been seen to take a swallow at them from different times when his sweet tooth called.
Wait,
Hold on, he's like, he just takes a big swig. You want a hit, or someone's gonna buy that?
So,
Hold on, my hand's in my ass.
shopping for groceries
Was a death sentence.
was... You walked in a door and a man covered in pork had maybe drink syrup.
I've been up to my elbows in pork engines all day. It's time for a sweet treat. I just earned myself a sweet treat. I was in the pork belly for 15 minutes. How about I have a sweet treat? You want a sweet treat?
You see, my doctor told me I have to go on a little bit of a diet, so I'm drinking more syrup.
Yeah.
You get it.
I'm doing a syrup and pickle juice cleanse.
Anyway, what piece of pork do you want out of this barrel?
Or do you want to try your luck with the pork barrel?
Or you can lick my apron. An apron licks a salty nickel.